Hey everybody, and welcome back to RV Reality TV. Today we're going to be baking a cake for Father's Day. My husband loves coconut cake. His mom used to make a coconut cake and he loved it. He's not had one in years because no one else in the family likes coconut, so it's kind of his treat. And I thought, what better way to celebrate Father's Day than with the Tom Cruise coconut cake. Now, if you're not familiar with that, it is a coconut cake made by Doane's Bakery in California, somewhere in California, La La Land, I don't know where. But Tom loves them, and he orders them up every year and has them sent to all of his closest friends and acquaintances probably. But they're like $130, but apparently they are so good that it has spawned all these copycat recipes, and that's what I'm going to be using today. It's going to jazz up the original recipe just a scotch, and I think it's going to be really good. So the first thing you need to do is you need a bundt pan, which I've got here, and I've already sprayed it with some Baker's Joy. And I sprinkled some granulated sugar in there because that's what it said to do. So we're going to set that aside. And then you're going to need 3 cups of flour, which I've already measured and put in here. Okay. 3 cups of flour, 2 teaspoons of baking powder, and a teaspoon of salt. And I'm just going to give that a good little whisk. And then we're going to set it aside as well. That looks pretty good. I'm going to leave that there. Now I've got half a cup of buttermilk that I've allowed to get at room temperature. So it's pretty thick. And then I'm going to need a half a cup of coconut milk. And it wants you to stir this up really good. So I'm going to pop it open here and give it a good stir. Hopefully I won't get it all over. Get it stirred up really good. Oh, it looks like paint. I'm going to paint something, and you know what? I really want to taste that, but I'll taste it on the spoon. It's good. Okay, and I believe it's a half a cup of coconut milk. Should have had my measuring cups out already, but I didn't. So we're going to do, get out of their spoon. We're going to do a half a cup of this coconut milk. And you know what? I've never cooked with coconut milk before, so I'm anxious to see how that works out. Let me get a spatula here. Get all our coconut milk in there. Okay, that looks good. And then it wants you to add some coconut emulsion. And I didn't feel like splurging on that, so I just went with the coconut extract. And I believe it's a tablespoon. Whew, that seems like a lot. It's going to be coconutty. I just don't want it to have that weird taste like, you know, like suntan lotion. This smells okay. You know what, I think I'm going to shake it a little bit. There we go. There we go. Alright, we're going to use 1 tablespoon of that. We're going to put that right in there. With our buttermilk, half a cup of buttermilk, half a cup of coconut milk. Alrighty, and I'm going to set this coconut milk aside. We'll save that for something else. Alrighty, so we've got that all mixed in there. Okay. Alrighty, that's good to go. And yes, I am looking at the recipe. Okay, next we need the butter and the sugar. You gotta have butter, right? We need 1 cup of unsalted butter, which, oh my gosh, I just happen to have 1 cup of unsalted butter. It's gonna go in your mixer. And sugar, and I believe that's 1.5 cups. Oh, 1 3/4 cup. That had been a disaster. It wasn't sweet enough. And like I said, space can be an issue. I try not to let it be. I try not to let it hinder me. There we go. That looks like 1 cup to me. 1 3/4, and this is 1/4, so I'm going to use it. One more, and we've got our 3/4. Right there. Okay. Okey-doke. Lock her in place, and away we go. You want to cream this together. I'm going to put some of this stuff away and get it out of our way before I make a mess with it. Creaming, creaming, creaming. Creaming it, it's still creaming. Oh, it's bogging down. I can hear it. Let's make it speed up and make it pretty. Alrighty. We're going to need 4 ounces of white chocolate, melted. It's looking good. It's beating it up really good. Melt this. In our microwave. Break it up a little bit. Scrape these down. That's looking really good. Pretty combined. Looks good. Okay. Let's melt the chocolate. To remember, when you're melting chocolate in the microwave, do it in 20-second increments and stir it after each time because it will set on the bottom and it will burn, and you don't want it to burn. you go, and it's starting to melt a little bit. Okay. I actually saw a variation of this recipe this morning, and they had caramelized their white chocolate in the microwave. They spread it out really thin, and they just kept cooking it until it caramelized, and it looked delicious. Definitely melting. It's still melting. I'm melting. Stick with me, folks. It gets better. If you weren't watching, I would so lick this spoon. Ooh, it's about done. We were about there. It needs just a scotch longer. We will be there. All right. Oh yeah, there we go. We got it. There's our white chocolate. We're going to put that in with the sugar and the butter and beat it for a little bit. That in there. Oh, we don't want to leave any of it. I want all of that goodness in this cake. Oh yeah. I think we're about to get it a little bit more. Looks good. Okay. Down. Beat it up. Okay, you're going to beat that for a little bit, and then we're going to add 3 eggs, room temperature. Okay. Looks good. Looks delicious. Okay. 3 eggs. Cracking eggs intimidates my husband. He always gets an eggshell in there. There's 2. So 3 eggs and 2 egg whites. Just the egg white, not the whole egg, which is totally messy, and there's probably a shortcut to this. I don't know what it is, so we're gonna do it the old-fashioned way, by hand. Oh shoot! Well, we gotta dip one of those out of there, don't we? That's not a big deal. Just scoop one out of there and we're good. Perfect. No big deal. Alrighty. Crisis averted. We're gonna lock that down. We're gonna beat this crap. Beat it. Beat it. Sorry. Couldn't help it. Seems like a waste of an egg, but I didn't make the recipe. Jones did. Alright. Okay, that's beating. Okay. We're going to beat it for 2 minutes on medium, which is right about there. We're going to let those egg whites puff that cake up a little bit for us. Kind of like an angel food, but not as dramatic. Okay? We're letting that beat. I need that Weird Al Yankovic. The Eat It one. Oh yeah, I wish you could see this. It's really getting fluffy. It's fluffing on up there. Alrighty, I think we can get rid of this stuff now. Get out of our way. Oh yeah, that's getting nice and airy. Looking good. We're almost ready. We're going to add, next we're going to add 1/3 of our flour mixture. Remember, it's 3 cups flour, 2 teaspoons of baking powder, not baking soda, and a teaspoon of salt. And then we're going to use half of this, which is half a cup of buttermilk, half a cup of coconut milk, and a tablespoon of our coconut extract, or if you're fancy, the emulsion. Okay, that's looking really good. Okay. I'm going to tone this down a bit. We're going to add in a little bit of the flour, about 1/3. About 1/3 of it, y'all. It's looking like about 1/3. Yeah, okay. I'm going to let that get in there. Yep. Did I mention that I've never made this cake before? So you're learning with me, folks. You're learning with me. Yeah, it's risky. It's a little bit risky to make a recipe for the first time and record yourself doing it. But hey, I like to live life on the edge. That's the reason I'm living in an RV. Alrighty, that looks incorporated. Now we're going to put half of our liquids in. There we go. Looking great. Looking really good. It's smelling good. Okay, we're going to add another third of our flour mixture. My God, I hope he appreciates this. He will. He will. Alright. Just like about a third of it. Don't forget to scrape down the sides of your mixing bowl. Okay. It's getting nice and incorporated into it. Looking good. Okay, we're going to add the rest of our liquid. Just like that. Yep, I'm getting my mixer a little dirty, but that's okay. My husband's motto is, a good cook is a clean cook. I disagree, but it doesn't hurt. Okay, we're going to add the rest of the flour in there. Okay. I'm going to let that finish beating. It's looking good. I'm going to give it a stir. You don't want to overbeat it, it says, so. Throw anything. I always worry that, I've got stuff in the bottom of my mixer if I haven't stirred it in good, because that's happened before. I'll go to pour something in a pan, a cake in a pan, and when I get it all out, there's still some dry ingredients in the bottom, so I try to always do that. Okay. I know, raw eggs. It didn't kill Rocky. That's my thing. People eat raw eggs all the time. Suck it up, Buttercup. I'm not recommending it or anything, but I'm just saying. Okay, I think we got most of that cleaned off of there. I think we're ready to put it in our bundt pan. Here's our bundt pan. Okay. Looking good. So far so good. I haven't made a mess. Which I am prone to do, in all fairness. Okay. Good. Let's get some on this side. This smells good. Oh, good grief. And that's why we wear an apron. Right there, folks. That would be the reason. Okay, I can't see what I'm doing. So I'm going to resort to this. You know what? There's no right or wrong way to cook. I wish people would realize that. People are so hung up on it. Like, oh my God, I don't know how to fold in ingredients, or, I don't know how to sift anything. So we got it in there. Now we're going to smooth it out in here. Smoothing it out, smoothing it out. Looking good. Okay. Put that in there. And I'm going to lick it. Oh my gosh. That is really good. Just about as good. Alright, now, before we pop this bad boy in the oven, alright. Pound it on your counter a little bit. That helps settle it down in that pan. And it relieves some frustration, if I'm being honest. Okay. Here's where the recipe starts to differ a little bit from Doan's, okay? We're going to take these toffee bits and we're going to sprinkle them over the cake like this. You like this? I ate it. About a cup of these over the top. It's the top of the cake now, but it will be the bottom of it when we pull it out of the oven. Ooh, that seems like a lot of toffee. Okay, that's about a cup, I think. Okay. Right like that. Can you see that? Now it also said to put some toasted coconut in there, but I realized that I didn't find nearly enough coconut, so we're not going to get the coconut on the bottom. It's just going to go on the cake afterwards. Okay, we're going to pop it in my Easy Bake Oven. And it's going to cook. Oh, let's see. Ooh, good long time. 15 minutes. Actually, I'm going to turn mine to about 45 because my Easy Bake Oven sometimes cooks things really fast. And when I say Easy Bake Oven, I'm talking about my New Wave oven that I use for practically everything that I cook that needs baked. I pop steaks in there. I bake in there. I made cookies, pies, cakes. I can't live without it, okay? I cannot. My husband bought it, and when he bought it, I was like, he bought it because he liked the air fryer aspect of it. And I was like, why did you buy that? We're never going to use it. I use it all the time. I can't live without it. So I call it my Easy Bake Oven, and it truly is an Easy Bake Oven. But anyway, I digress. The cake's in the oven. We're going to let that cook for 45 to 50 minutes. And then we're going to put the icing on it, and it'll be done. Okay, we'll be back. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and get my pan ready so I can toast my coconut. get some parchment paper. Come on, Patty. A little bit of parchment paper. Put that right down there. Let's do this. Ooh, another challenge I have, folks, is I can't bake in the summer. It's not a hot day today. It is hot in my kitchen, let me tell you. It is hot in here, folks. If I turn the air conditioner up, it's going to run and you're not going to be able to hear a darn word I say. I just realized my back is to you. Ta-da! Alrighty. I'm going to set my cake plate aside because it's going to be a while before I need it. Just going to spread that coconut on here. Now, the recipe that I'm using for the icing on the cake, I was just supposed to use plain old white coconut, but I don't like the texture. I like it toasted where it's got a little bit of a crunch to it. So that's what we're going to do. As soon as my Easy Bake Oven's done and I get that cake out, we're going to toast this, okay? But I want to make sure that cake's done. I'm going to go ahead and let it cook 5 more minutes. Did I mention this is the first time that I've made a bundt cake in my Easy Bake Oven? And I'm a little scared it's not going to turn out good, but if it does, it's going to be good. You guys want to see? Okay. I don't want to mess up my tripod. Can you see it in there? Probably not. You probably can't. Probably can't see it in there, but it's in there. Cooking away, baking away. Make sure I got this. And I'm back. The battery died. Sorry. But I'm going to show you what it looks like. I got it out of the oven. Okay? Here we go. There it is. It looks really good. Sorry, this is on my tripod. That's why it looks so wonky. You get the idea. I promise you I'm going to get better at this. Years from now, we'll look back on these videos and laugh together. I know we will. Alright. So we've got that cooling. It's got to cool for about an hour before we frost it. But I think I can go ahead and show you how to make the frosting, okay? So let's do that. Ooh, and I about forgot that I'm still making some coconut. I'm toasting my coconut. Don't let me burn it, y'all. Okay, you ready to make this frosting with me? Let's do it! Alrighty, you need half a cup of butter. Unsalted, of course. Don't tell anybody I didn't have unsalted. So mine's salted. Oh gosh. The recipe is ruined! It harkens back to what I was saying earlier. Unless you substitute salt for sugar, or you forget baking powder, or some other great catastrophe, you can always fix things when you're cooking. If you catch them in time. If you bake a cake without sugar, it's gonna suck. My mom actually did that one time. Okay, we need 4 ounces of cream cheese, and I have 8 here, so we're going to cut it in half, obviously. And we're going to use half of it in here. It's pretty good. Oh my God, I love cream cheese. How about you guys? I just made some crab rangoons. Some homemade crab rangoons for the first time the other night. And they were so good, you guys, that I'm going to have to show you how to make them. And so easy. So easy. Okay. We got those 2 things in there. And again, we need our coconut extract. 1 teaspoon this time. 1 teaspoon, which, I don't know if you guys know this little tidbit, but the cap of your vanilla, or in this case coconut extract, is 1 teaspoon. We're pretty darn close. Alrighty. Lock it in place. And let's cream that baby up. Okay, next it calls for 2.5 cups of, excuse me, I just remembered I'm browning some coconut. Or toasting, shall I say. There it is, nice and toasty. 2.5 cups powdered sugar sifted. Come on in, but be quiet.
You're done?
Not yet. Tom Cruise's stand-in is back, y'all.
Be quiet. Champ.
Alrighty. 2.5 cups powdered sugar. Sifted. Let me add that. Sifted. You don't want any lumps in your frosting. It's not cool, man. Not cool to have lumpy lumps. Whew. Messy.
Is it?
Messy, folks. Honey, I'm not talking to you. I'm filming. Remember? Sorry, folks, we're still learning. This is still new to us. I don't have a quiet on the set sign that I can turn on. But I should get one.
Yep. Work on that.
Are you excited to have a coconut cake?
Yes, I am.
Tom Cruise's double?
I am. I'm excited because you're doing it. You're my Care Bear cook.
Folks, I'm going to throw caution to the wind and just dump that in there. You saw it here first. Quite sure that's not enough, but we can add more. And we will. Whew, that's getting everywhere. Looks like a Hunter Biden birthday party up here. Ha ha! If you didn't laugh at that, you're not going to like the rest of the jokes, folks.
I laughed.
Alrighty, we need half a cup more. Half a cup. We're going to eyeball it. It's looking pretty good. Y'all, if there's a better way to sift this, please, in the comments, clue me in. To be honest with y'all, I don't normally sift it. Like I said, I like to live on the edge. I like to beat those lumps out of my icing. But since we're filming, I tried to be, on the up and up, legit. I tried to be legit. I'm going to do this a little at a time. Make sure you lock that puppy in. Scrape down your sides and your bottom. Let's put the rest of that in there. Because I'm getting hot. And I'm ready for this to be done. Do y'all get that way when you're cooking? It's exciting at first, and then you get about 3/4 of the way done, and you're like, God, why am I doing this? And then I remember, I like to eat. And we're just going to let that beat like that. Get it nice and smooth. delicious, yay! I'm gonna taste it. Oh my. That's some good frosting. Frosting, icing. What's the difference? There is one, but I'm not a chef, so I don't have to tell that to you. Look it up, Google it. Today's frosting. Yeah, I licked it. Is there some rule against that? If there is, let me know. What am I saying? Of course you'll let me know. Alrighty. There it is. Can you see inside there? That delicious goodness. It's going to go on our cake. Then I'm going to toss some coconut on it, and it's going to be done. And y'all are going to like it.
I like your bowl.
I will let you. Tom Cruise's double wants to lick my bowl. Should I let him? I don't let just anybody lick my bowl. I have to know you first. Got powdered sugar everywhere. Imagine that. Okie doke. Shall we let Tom Cruise's double lick this? I think we should. Here you go. Lick my paddle.
Battle. My God, that's the best icing you ever made.
I know, and I don't know why. I honest to God don't know why. I really didn't do anything different that I've done 1,000 times
Room
before.
temperature, maybe?
Huh?
Did everything get room temperature, maybe?
Well, I mean, I don't know. I don't know what the difference was. Maybe sifting that powdered sugar had something to do with it.
Maybe. You can sell that.
Huh?
You can sell it. You got vanilla in it?
I've got coconut in it. Can you taste it?
Yeah. Coconut milk?
Coconut flavoring.
Yeah, I can taste it.
I saved the coconut milk because I thought you might want to put it in a milkshake.
Ooh.
Fruity. What do we call them?
Smoothies.
Smoothie.
You call it a fruity?
Yeah. You know, those things.
Here's your battle back. You got nothing to play.
Here you go.
Seriously, Carrie. That's the best frosting you ever made.
I know, Mona. I don't know why. Did you hear that? He said it was the best frosting I've ever made. Okay, we're back. It's time to frost this cake. I got my frosting. The cake turned out really well. I haven't tasted it, of course, but it looks great. And it's really moist. Some of the comments I read said that it was too dense and it was dry, but this looks great. Okay, let's ice it. And lucky for me, it doesn't have to be real pretty, and I need a smaller spatula. The hardest part about a bundt cake is these ridges. I get it down in there. You know what I mean, Jelly Bean? The last time I made a bundt cake, I just used a chocolate ganache and let it drizzle. So this is a little awkward for me. It even kind of looks like coconut, doesn't it? Has that coconut tint?
Would it?
Might be a little warm yet, but that's okay. The cake's not tearing or anything, so we're okay. Remember what I told you. You can't screw it up. You can, but it's still edible. Who cares what it looks like? Just really want to get a good layer on there so you can put this coconut all over it. It's really what you're trying to achieve. You don't have to be the world's greatest cake decorator. Because I'm not. One of the videos I watched said, oh, you have to have the turntable to put your cake on. Okay. Maybe in your kitchen, not in mine. I don't have room for that. Okay. Down inside of there too. Can't forget the middle. Gotta get it down in there like a donut. It's practically a mission from God because it's cake. It's Tom Cruise's coconut cake. What's your favorite Tom Cruise movie, Steve?
Top Gun.
Top Gun. I figured you'd say Days of Thunder.
Then Rudy. Risky business.
Drive through, Cole. Drive through.
Well, I forgot about it. You hit me with. I wasn't expecting to talk.
Drive through, Cole. Robert Duvall. R.I.P. Robert. Just about to get all of this smeared on here. We gotta save a little for Tom Cruise's double because that was part of the contract. He got to lick the pan. Okay. I think I'm gonna call that good. So I feel like I'm just kind of lobbing it on there at this point. Here you go. Pan liquor.
Ooh, lots of stuff in there.
All right. Now, the coconut. Ooh, that's getting crunchy. Oh my gosh, this looks delicious. Oh, I wish you could smell that coconut. Is there really any good way to do this other than just tossing it on there like that?
Oh shit, this is dangerous.
Oh my gosh, that coconut, you guys. Mmm. And there it is. Tom Cruise's famous coconut cake, y'all.
Let me see if you do that.
I gotta get it in the fridge, it's melting.
Oh, that's pretty.
Should have cooled off a little bit more, but I was in a hurry to get this done.
Just change the batteries out.
Taste this. All right. That's a wrap, folks. Okay, we're back, you guys. No, it's not Father's Day yet. But we thought we really needed to try the cake before we took it over to the kids' house, right?
Right.
So,
It looks good.
I've had it in the fridge for a little bit, and it is good to go. So we're going to cut a piece.
Look, I wish you could hear that coconut crunch.
Yeah, that coconut, man, I think is really good.
It's like snow vision.
Okay, they're not going to be huge pieces, okay?
Yeah.
Let's see what it looks like. Oh, look at that. That is pretty.
Yes, sirree.
Can you see the bottom?
That's white chocolate, isn't it?
Oh, that is really moist.
Good.
That's going to be good. I'll give you a bigger piece.
Look at that. me about why my
Okay,
wife
hang
is
on,
a
let me
chef.
get a fork.
What do you call this cake again?
This is a Tom Cruise coconut cake, darling.
And how long did it take you to make it?
I would say about an hour and a half.
Hour and a half.
Yep.
You did pretty good. Cleaned up and everything.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
All right. Over and out, folks.
Let's get a shot of that.
We'll let you know how it tastes.
This is going to be really good, y'all. Hang on. Let me take a bite and I'll tell you.
All right. She's going to take a bite.
Oh my gosh. That is really good.
I think I'm done.
Oh my gosh. You got some with
White chocolate. Got a crunch.
the white chocolate's in the cake itself.
It's good.
Yeah, you gotta buy the crunch.
Oh,
What do you
yeah,
think?
Beef part. It's excellent. Man, okay, I'm going to turn it off.
Okay.
Over and out. See you next time.
Try it. You'll love it.
Try
and
it.
it wasn't that hard.
And if you like us, please follow us. And give us whatever credit we need, you think.
RV Reality TV. What are we cooking?
Yahoo!